While I still got you, to get your thoughts on the main event. Who do you favor in the main event?
I mean, Tank is the favorite. He's a great fighter. You talk about Benavidez?
No, Martin.
Tank is the favorite. I think he's a pound for pound top guy. Definitely in my top 10. He's one of the best counterpunchers I've ever seen. But I don't think this is a blowout.
Yeah.
I think that Frank Martin's good. His performance against Michelle Rivera, like, you don't really see that in 50-50 fights. Like, he won that fight like 12-zip. It's like a perfect performance. So that shows that he's clutch. He knows how to come through in the clutch. His last fight he struggled, but he still came through in the clutch and got the knockdown at the end. And a lot of times, from my experience, all-around fighters, they don't look as good on video, but then you see them with the offensively dynamic fighters, and they can kind of neutralize some of the stuff, like Vernon Forrest for Shane Mosley, or Winky Wright for Shane Mosley, or even when B-Hop for Tito. Tito was the dynamic offensive fighter. Everybody thought he would win, but B-Hop had a way of neutralizing it. But if they never fight and you watch them two on tape next to each other, you'll think Tito is probably better because of the knockouts and how things look. Even Tyson and Holyfield. Well, Holyfield's the all-around fighter, and Tyson is the offensively dynamic fighter. So I'm not saying that Martin's going to win, but what I am saying is that he might have another layer to his game that we haven't seen that could neutralize Tank superior counterpunching, because Tank is a great counterpuncher. He know how to like run you in the shots, and sometimes guys with high IQ and all-around games, they can neutralize some of that stuff. So I don't know if he can or can't, but I'm open to that because I've seen that happen before in fights where everybody was picking one way because the other guy had more knockouts, and then they get in the ring. A big example of that is Prince Nassim Hamed and Marco Antonio Barrera. Nassim Hamed and Tank kind of remind me of each other with their hard punching, short counter punching style. They could loop shots underneath and over the top, and then Barrera just kind of undressed them. So I always leave room open when you see fights like that where everybody's picking one way, and then you look at the guy and be like, damn, man, maybe the guy could neutralize some of that stuff. Another one is Ward versus Kovalev. So I don't know. I'm never going to probably pick against Tank until I see him lose, because I think he's just a fantastic fighter. But people laugh at this matchup, and I'm just like, we don't really know what Martin got till you get in there with that kind of level to show his whole game, because his game is not just hitting guys on the chin with one punch and knocking them out. So that kind of paraphrase what I'm saying. So I'm just curious to see his game, because I was really impressed with the Michelle Rivera fight.
Yeah, I mean, he just seems like a guy, if you watch him, he checks boxes, speed, movement, skill.
Maybe not
pop.
Great in one area, but he can do a lot of different things. So I'm just curious to see, like, damn, if he got, extra layers to that.
What is his, if he's going to pull out, he's about a 5-1 underdog. What is the path to victory? Is it not staying in front of Tank like other guys have?
I think it's making Tank is so, like, composed and calm. I just think that is making him, like, have to do something out of his comfort zone. Because he don't care if he lose a round. He's still just nice and calm 2 rounds. He never comes out of his comfort zone. To do something to make him come out of his comfort zone, to make him come out of that great counter-punching style that he got. You know what I mean? That will have him, like, go back to his corner like, yo, Tank, you down 5-1, bro. You got to step on it. Like, what you ain't going to just wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, to create a sense of urgency in them. And then, boxing is a game of inches. One little thing like that can turn a fight. So Martin has to get off to a good start. Got to get off to a good start, and he got to make Tank come out of his comfort zone of running people in the big shots. He's probably the best in the game at that right now.
And lastly, Brett,